Alright, what's going on guys, it's your boy Zilchi and welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to beat hard mode BARAN. And first off, I'm going to start off by saying, free-to-play players, I'm not going to lie to you, this one might be a little bit tough because you need your TP to be above or at the current TP of each and every single one of these stages because, well, maybe not the first part. The first part actually is pretty easy. And SL is pretty easy, but the last two stages without blessings is absolutely ridiculous. You definitely need to be at that overall TP or else you're just going to be struggling to break the boss. It's not even the boss's health that's the issue, it's just struggling to break because once you, the restrictions that they give you is ridiculous. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about that. I'm going to show you guys what I used and what I did in order to be able to clear hard mode BARAN. I made it to top 7,000. I wasn't able to get top 3,000 because one, just busy in general, but we were able to get there. Shout out to Gotti, by the way, for helping me do all of this. He's such a GOAT, very good player, a lot better than I am, and he was able to help me clear this as well with a lot of strategies and hopped on my account as well to do some stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you guys what we did to be able to clear that. So if you guys are new to the channel and you do enjoy the content, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's just hop straight into it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be talking about here is the cores, right? The cores play a big role in your overall TP. Alright, your Jinwoo obviously is going to help a lot, right? Especially for that last part for BARAN. Your cores play a lot and a big role. So what I suggest you do is you go into normal mode, get as many good cores as you can, right? Then you want to tackle on hard mode, right? Because once you have the ability to level up your TP or get your TP higher, you should just be able to just cook this with no problem once you're over the required TP, right? So cores are very important. Leveling them up, enhancing them, also very important. So I think that's this is probably the most important step in order to get that TP up for your team, right? Everything else, we're not even going to go over that. Your artifacts should already be done. Like, you should have a set artifact for you to use with your Jinwoo and for your characters in general, right? So now we're going to go ahead, we're going to go over to the hunter section and we're going to talk about this again. Remember I said cores, very important. I gave her Mirai because she's obviously the strongest unit in the game. I gave her all my Jinwoo cores, right? Like, look at this. This one I maxed out. She has like almost 4,000 attack extra from here. This, she has crit hit rate and defense. This one I have 68%, and this one at 46%, and I just gave her all of these, right? Because she is our most important unit for a lot of these stages. For the first stage, she's the most important. For the second to the last stage, she's the most important one, right? Remember I did make a video on Charlotte and Harper being one of the best. They are still very good to use, right? But if you don't have them built up properly, they're not going to be that good for you. So you're going to want to go with the win team that's been longer in the game, like more solid foundation in the game than these two, right? And especially if you don't have Isla, then they're just useless for you, right? So I used him. I used what's his name, Jinchul. I could not say his name, ridiculous, but I used Jinchul here. We also used core on him. I do suggest, right, you use Gunhee's cores on him because Gunhee, it doesn't really, he's kind of useless during these battles, right? So you can use Gunhee's cores and just get this guy's TP as high as possible. You could also use Gunhee's weapon to get him up as high as possible, right? So you want to be around 200 and maybe 20,000 total power with Jinchul, so that way you could also be around the same as her and her, right? She actually should have been higher. I think I might have gotten rid of something here. Yeah, she was at like 200 something thousand, but I think I ended up changing something. But this team is very good. The win team is very good. That's what we were able to use to clear the second to last stage and the very first stage, right? So you want to use Hansemi, Jinchul, and Mirai here. Look at Mirai at 26,000 attack. Very strong unit. I'm not gonna lie, it's absolutely ridiculous unit. I don't know if there's gonna be anyone that could out damage her anytime soon. Maybe Thomas Andre if they decide to make him like just a heavy DPS unit, right? But for now, I think she is just gonna be the queen for a very long time until they decide to power creep her by releasing other stuff that's just like they power crept Alicia, right? Like Alicia is just not as good anymore as she was, even with the Mirai Namiri Meglin support. Alicia is just getting out damaged now by a lot. Like even Shaheen right here is out damaging her. Even with the Mirai support, Shaheen is out damaging her because of now what gun he is bringing to the table for Alicia, for Shaheen, and because of this support that he gives as well. So very, very, very good lineup that we actually do have for this month, right, specifically. And we have Thomas Andre coming out soon, by the way, very soon, like a few days. I am prepared. I will be doing a bunch of videos on that, so be prepared for those. So you guys know I like to be the first to get new content out, and I'll have build guides up and stuff like that, so that way you guys can enjoy him as much as I know I will. All right, so let's get back into it. Sorry for rambling on like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So Han Semi, Jinchul, and her is what you want to use. Again, the higher the TP, the better. You want to get him as close to 220,000 as possible, and her over the 200,000 mark. I don't know why she's so low right now. Oh, artifact pieces, and yeah, these two right here, and then my cores being a little low. That's all right. I think I ended up changing it for a little bit. That's why. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a look at the teams. Manage teams here. So this should have been higher, I think. Okay, yeah, so this is exactly why. So because he's below the 200 something mark, we actually managed to beat it with 957,000 requirement TP. So for the new hard mode, right, I believe it's 950,000 TP that you need in order to clear it. Yeah, ridiculously hard. For if you're a free-to-play player, you're probably not going to be able to get there as quickly as you would like, but over time you will. But it's honestly, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's like 900. The restrictions, they need to get rid of that. The restrictions that they have for being below TP is absolutely ridiculous, and I stand by it that they do need to change it or just get rid of it completely. It just doesn't do anyone any justice at this point. But yeah, this is the team that I use to clear Baran. We go over to the teams, the hunters. This is what you use to clear the other stages, right? So for this specifically, again, you want to get to close to 900,000 as possible. I believe 900,000 was what you needed to be able to get to the... Well, actually, this is not the team. Hold on. Let's change this. We use this. And we also use this. And that. But yeah, to be able to break them, you definitely do need to be at the TP mark or as close as possible, right? I think I beat it with 870,000 out of 900,000. But again, don't be afraid to change up some stuff, right? Like you can use Sung Jinu's artifacts on a lot of these units, so that way they get higher TP as well. You can use his cores if you wanted to and stuff like that to be able to get to that TP requirement. Don't be afraid to change up. As long as you just remember what you changed, you should be fine. Right, you should be absolutely fine. But this is the team we use right here. Very, very, very good. I'm gonna show you guys my battle tier. Right, we managed to push past 1 million TP. I'm gonna make a video on that, show you guys exactly what I did to be able to get to 1 million. But I'm actually really excited that we were able to get to 1 million here. Very, very, very cool, in my opinion. Let me know you guys' TP in the comment section below as well. I am very interested as to how far a lot of you guys have made it in this game. It is tough to get your TP higher after a certain part or point, but we do have a lot of resources now to get that up. If you want to take a look at my armory as well, I'm at like 111,000. Yeah, I want to get these higher. I added the spear in there. My spear is not that good right now, I'm gonna be honest, but it is what it is. But yeah, there you have it. That is how I managed to beat a hard mode Baran. We're gonna be in the top 7,000 hopefully, so that way, see, 950,000 is what you need right here, which is ridiculous, but it is what it is. Can we actually check? No. Yeah, so I think 800,000 for the first part, and then 900,000 for the second part, and then 950,000 for the last part. So that's exactly what you need. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button if you found it helpful. Comment, share, and subscribe. Almost at 9,000 subscribers. That is a big goal for me that I am trying to get. I'm pretty sure we're going to probably hit 10,000 by the time Thomas Andre comes out, or when Thomas Andre comes out, because I'll be pumping out a bunch of videos. I'm talking about maybe 6 videos a day, guys. I'll be honest with you, because when he comes out, I do have a lot of ideas that I want to do to be able to showcase you guys exactly how good he should be, because if they fumble, I'm also going to be making videos about how badly they fumbled. But yeah, again, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.